So hi, I'm at the Goodwill. I'm gonna put my mask on. Yeah, I'm sick, but I had to come out, so why not make a video? I hope everybody's doing well. Welcome to Vintage Inspirations. Here's the Goodwill right here on my left. So, I just came from this one, but it was on the way home, so that's why I just decided to stop. Yeah. Okay, so let's go inside and see what we can find. Okay, so when I got inside, the aisles were pretty crowded, so I just decided to go to the start at the clothes section. There was nobody over there, so why not? And by the time I left this section, the store was completely empty. It was like I was in the whole store by myself. I never had that experience before. That was something new, but it's a Saturday. Wait, no, it's a Monday. Wait, is it Monday? Yeah, it was a Monday. And it wasn't that early, yes. And so this is the Goodwill on Ralph McGill Boulevard. Yeah, I hope I'm saying that right. Right. Ralph McGill. Yeah, Ralph McGill Boulevard. Guys, please excuse me. I am extremely sick. Extremely sick. Sick. And I did test positive on my COVID strip, but COVID strips, if you have the flu, you'll test positive. So I could just have the flu. I don't know, but um I did enjoy getting out even though I was sick, and I didn't shop as long as I normally do, and I really couldn't focus as much. But I did the best I could. Yeah, I was just glad to be out. And you do have to realize if you take that COVID test and you have the flu, you'll test positive. So you never know. You really just never know. I don't think I have COVID though, because I'm not really having too much problem with my breathing, and you should have issues with your breathing. So I really haven't had that problem. This outfit caught my eye, and I've had suits by this company before. Le suit is definitely a vintage, but it was just in too horrible shape. I just couldn't bring it home. Like it looks so cute, but like it's so many furry balls and you can even take those furry balls off with a razor, but it was beyond that. Like the fabric was just ruined. So I do put it in the cart, but I just decided it was just in too terribly. Whoever had it, they didn't take care of it. But isn't it too darling? It's really really cute. And I'm showing you some of the damage there on the sleeve. And when I went to try it on, I found even more damage. So I said, you know what, leave it. Yeah. And like I said before, I donated 1 million suits similar to that, so I really don't need to be picking them up. Because the reason that I donated them was because when I moved here, there was no room in the closet, so I really don't need to be picking them up. And those green coats right there, they were to die for, especially that first one. I don't know why I didn't even try it on. That green velour blazer, wasn't it gorgeous? I should at least tried it on. I think I've gotten rid of majority of my velour, my green velour clothes, like Christmas outfits. I don't even have any, so I might have, should have. Maybe when I go back, that jacket will be there. Now, normally, if you see something that you like, grab it because it won't be there when you come back. It won't. And I'm not going to do much talking because you can hear my voice is so hoarse, so I'm not going to do much talking. In fact, I'm so sick, I uploaded this video without editing it. I didn't even take out the music. And then I got an email saying that I got a copyright because I was playing Alicia, Keisha Cole, and a few other songs. And when I was in the suit section, they were playing Keisha Cole. I was like, snapping to it because I like that song called Love by Keisha Cole. And I was like, what happened? And I was like, oh my God, I forgot to edit it. I have to delete the music out of Goodwill, but I'm so sick I didn't even realize it. So that was so hilarious. So that's why I'm doing the editing now. And I thought I was done. I was so happy. Oh man. And you see how empty the store is? Like I said, once I turned around, what happened? I think a lot of people was in those figurine sections, and they just kind of grabbed a few whatnots and then they left. Cause it's like the store's empty now. And this is the linen section. Like I said before, this store has a really small linen section, and the majority of it is like rolled up towels. Excuse me, I hope I don't sniff throughout the whole video. Now remember, guys, I was just in this store, so a lot of the stuff that you're seeing was already here. Um, Especially when we get to the aisle section. Most of the items were already there from the other day. But like I said, I had to go out, and on the way home, I had to pass this. So I had to stop in and do a video because I'm sick. I don't know when I'm going to be able to get back out. So I really wanted to grab those. It was a nice, very thick, good quality, but it was a king size pillowcase. So I decided to leave that. And the only thing I can say about this section is when you're in this section, dig deep. Because you to find something that you like, you really have to get in here and dig. Did I buy anything? No, I didn't get anything from this section. Yeah. But 9 out of 10, I normally don't go to the same Goodwill back to back because it's always the same items, at least similar items. But coming up, I'm going to maybe change my mind on that, and maybe I'm going to start shopping at the same Goodwills back to back. You'll see in just a minute. And I like this. It was a tablecloth. No, it was a table runner. That was a table runner. And then it has the table napkin settings to go with it. And I really liked it because I could do like a cute little, table scape, maybe for spring or Easter. But it was kind of in rough shape, like it had tassels on it. But you can iron those tassels down too. So don't let that discourage you from picking them up. I just wasn't feeling it. If it was a different quality fabric, I would have picked it up. Yeah, it was more. It definitely wasn't vintage. Definitely wasn't vintage. Because if it was vintage, you would have been right in the cart with those sunflowers. That would have been adorable. And I was really looking for those pillowcases. This was beautiful, but it was for a twin size bed, so I had to leave that because if that was a queen, I would have put it right in the cart. It was gorgeous. I was trying to see if I could find those pillowcases to that sheet that I bought last time. In fact, that was by a great designer. Like those sheets are very high quality, very some very expensive prices. I forget the name of it already. I've been sick. I've been to emergency room twice since I bought that sheet, so I couldn't even remember the name. But I'll get the name and mention it in another video. but it was I'm glad I picked it up. It was a great pickup. And I'm sure I'll find pillowcases to match. Oh, in fact, I can order some. That's right, I can order them from online, from the store. They sell them. And they had some really cute pillows. Like this, like brand new condition. Those are great pickups. And I'm always drawn to that vintage mustard color. I'm always drawn to it. And these were like in brand new condition. Those were gorgeous. Kind of like a European style Renaissance or something. Really, really cute. And these were cute. I thought about grabbing one for my pillow on the front porch, but didn't really match it. It was more, I don't know, it was just a different turquoise. Had it been the same turquoise, I would have grabbed one. Oh, it was too thick and not wide enough. That's right. Because I would need something flatter for the pillow, for the chair on the front porch. And this was nice, a whole set with a. I had something like that years ago. I ordered it from online. Mine was slightly different, but similar in color and pattern. Oh, isn't that some beautiful fabric right there? I love it. That's a gorgeous chair, by the way, like that craftsman style. There's no room in my house for a chair, so I can't pick up a chair. I don't care how much I like it. There is absolutely no room. The only way I would pick up a chair that I found something that was just so antique and like a Duncan Fife chair or Chippendale, something like that, Queen Anne, and it was like really, really cheap for $5. But look what I bumped into, guys. Could you believe it? It's a match to the one that I have already. Well, it's not a match. Well, of course, it's identical, but it's the one that I have is the coffee table. This is the side table. Oh my God, I couldn't believe it. So there was the reason God led me back to that store just so I could have that peace. Like these were meant for me and my family to cherish for years to come. Because I would have never gone back to this store had I not was passing. And this right here was to die for. That was gorgeous. I like that. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. So now I have to go back to see if there's going to be another match. And those were the pieces that I left there before. They still sitting there. So I'm going to go back in another day or so. And 'cause I got to go back to the doctor. And I got to come back down that street. So I'm going to go back to the Goodwill to see if another end table comes out. Because there should be two end tables and a coffee table, right? Now, if I find the other coffee table, man, I'll just be in heaven. You just don't know. I mean, that was a great find. In fact, it's still in the car. I'm sick, so I had no strips to bring it in. This was a gorgeous print right here. Great pickup, sign, everything. Had a number on it. That was great. And I love to pick up anything that has like dried flowers. But this was more of a modern piece, and so that's why I left it. And you can tell by the plastic and of course what it's sitting in. It's all modern, but it's cute. Someone made like a little fairy out of the leaf and then they put it behind another leaf. This was a beautiful find right here. Had I had a spot for it, I would have picked it up. I loved it with those clowns. I should have took time to show it a little more. I do apologize. I haven't found a nice piece of art in a long time. And if I have, I just don't remember. Oh, I did. That's right. That piece of folk art Wow, how could I forget? That was stunning. And these always catch my eyes. I have one. I need to show it to you guys. I had it in my shed, but I took it out. In the crawl space, I mean. I took it out. I took everything out the crawl space. It looked like it was growing mold stuff, so I took everything out. And I didn't have much under there anyway. So this is the like the I don't know. This used to be the figurine aisle, but I really don't see any figurines. I thought that was vintage, but as soon as you picked it up, it was so light and cheaply made. This was a beautiful piece, and it's made in Japan. You can tell it's old. I'm not into that though. I would collect a piece like that if it was little, but I was wondering why it was here. So I had to take another look because something wasn't right. Because those things are so collectible and so beautiful. Then I looked, the whole handle's broke, so it's actually a jug. Isn't that sad? I couldn't believe it. The whole handle is broke. I was wondering why he was sitting there. I couldn't believe my eyes. And stuff like that really don't make it to the Goodwill. People collect those things. Those type of things get sold at the estate sales. This was a beautiful piece of pottery that someone made. I pray someone gets it and like tries to even paint it. Isn't it beautiful? And of course, that was a hobbyist piece. I would have bought this bowl, but the price was just too high. It was $15.99. Come on now, but it was beautiful. I see why they had that high price. So I was definitely interested in it because you can use those all the time, and I don't have too many. I used to have a lot, and I only have one or two now, so I wouldn't mind another one. And I don't have a glass one, I don't think. At least not a big one like that. This was a beautiful piece of Mexican pottery. If I really had a space for it, I would have grabbed it in a heartbeat, but I really don't have a spot for it. It was beautiful. I loved it. And then I almost came home with this beauty. Oh man, could never have enough of these. When you're buying fresh flowers, I'm not sure why I didn't even buy it. It was only a couple bucks. Oh, it was gorgeous. But you see them all the time, so you can always pick one up on another day. And this one, I didn't see a signature. Could have been under the stamp, but because I was sick, I didn't want to peel back the Goodwill stamp. So, and I did put this in the cart. In fact, this came home with me. I didn't do a haul because I was just too sick time I got back. So I did purchase this. It's a abalone shell with some mother of pearl with some little tiles. I guess it's ceramic or it could be bone and ivory. Who knows? But it's black and white tile, and ivory and uh, what did I say? Ivory and ebony and ivory is black and white, black and beige, and it's got black and beige pieces in it. It could be ebony and ivory, or it could just be some type of ceramic. I'm not sure. I was checking to see if that green ivory leaf was a match to that other part that I had picked up the last time because I thought it was a set, but it's not. The other one was so cheaply made. Yeah, it's a modern piece, not like unlike the other piece was vintage. So my last trip to the store, which was a couple days prior, or maybe like a week or so at this point, right? Yeah, more than a week. Yeah. Um, I was gonna buy this vintage like a magazine rack with ivory leaves on it. It's beautiful. In fact, I showed it when I was in the furniture aisle at the beginning of this video. And then when I was editing it, I saw that other piece, so I thought it was a set, but it's not. And I have one of these, and so I wanted to grab one. One had a chip, and then I should have just maybe grabbed one so I could at least have a set, but I didn't, so it is what it is. Um, I don't really have any space in that cabinet for another one, so I think it is space for one glass. And these are the mates to those other pieces, so whoever grabbed those other pieces need to come back and get these. And that's like the mugs and the creamer. Oh man, I pray that the person, because the other pieces aren't in the store anymore, so someone picked them up. I pray they come back and get that. Oh man. And so that's why sometimes you got to keep going back to the store to pick up pieces. Because what happens is when they unload their trucks, they go through and they go through and everything gets all scattered around. And so if you come back, you might find, what your set that you're looking for. And normally if I buy a set of dishes, I will come back and to check to see if other pieces come out. But other than that, I don't go to the same Goodwill. Especially not for filming because I'll be filming the same stuff, yeah. I'm sorry, my phone is ringing. I guess I could stop, but it'll stop ringing. So I was looking for anthropology mugs because someone mentioned it in my other mug. Yes, in my other video, someone mentioned that there was an anthropology mug, that beautiful blue floral mug that I showed. It wasn't there though. I sure did look for it, and I'm sure I didn't think it would be there because it was gorgeous. The only reason why I didn't pick it up, not because I didn't know what it was, but because of the print was beautiful, so I would have grabbed it, but I don't have anywhere to store it, so that's why I left it. So that person I just called, I got to call them back. That's the company that runs my device. I have an emergency button in case like if I fall or hurt myself or I need help. So they're telling me that it's not there's an issue with it. So I need to check that out. Make sure it's on the charger. Where's it at? Oh, okay. Well, it's not on the charger. But I only took it off this morning. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Okay. Okay, well, it's charging. I'll call them back when I'm done with this. I'm almost done with this because this video is not terribly long. I'm making some homemade chicken soup. I got some chicken wings, corn, some arugula, some bok choy, a few pieces of carrots and celery, and a few pieces of leeks. Yeah, so that's boiling. I was going to eat, and then I said, let me do my voiceover first. This way I can eat, and then I could relax instead of eating and then doing my voiceover. That defeats the purpose as I want to eat and relax. So I decided to do the voiceover first. So I just gave that a stir. It looked like it's cooking just fine. When I'm making homemade soup, I like to cook it slowly. So you get all the flavor from the bones and the chicken. Yeah, that's why I use the chicken wings. Get those flavor from the bones. This was cute. I never saw that before. It's a coconut shell, but they like shellacked it and then carved out the top and made like a little trinket box. That was really cute. So I bought that trinket box with the abalone shell on it and the mother of pearl. And then I saw this again, and I really wanted to buy it this time, but I just didn't. I really wanted to pick it up. Because I'm not too disturbed about all the discoloration. I can just touch that up. That's not a problem. Uh, if it's there next time, I might grab it. But what was I saying again? I forgot. Oh no. That was a sweet little piece. But what do you put in there? What would you have that would be that tall? I'm not sure. But that was a sweet piece, and I should have put it in the cart. Oh. Mhm. I was talking about something I can't remember now. Oh, there's a piece coming up right here. Oh my God, I hate I left it. Isn't that beautiful? That is definitely antique. That is beautiful. Oh my gosh. You could put like some grass in there and some Easter eggs. Oh, that is beautiful. I was like, where would I be? Where would it go? Where would I put it? Oh man, I wanted to buy it so bad. I was even thinking I could put it outside, but it would get ruined. I left it, guys. Did you see how beautiful that basket was? Ooh, that was basket. That's like that primitive look. That was to die for. So I was thinking about buying a few of these. You know, you could put your plate on top and do a nice table scape, but they were in horrible shape, so I decided to leave them. Oh, I was talking about my haul because the video will be ending after a while. I don't want to miss it. I bought that trinket box with the abalone shell on it. And then what else did I buy? Oh, and I bought that one little shirt with some like flowers on it. And then I bought the table, of course. Yeah. I don't believe that those tables are Chippendale because I didn't find a Chippendale sign on it. But the table that I have, maybe this new table has a sign. I'll check it. But the one that I bought, there's like a partial sticker on it, but you can't make out anything. Like the print is rubbed off on it. And I don't see Chippendale would normally carve their name into the pieces because I have had Chippendale. In fact, I have a Chippendale mirror in my living room, but it's normally carved into the piece. I had some Chippendale bar stools, but I sold them some years ago. Yeah, I'm so I didn't even mean to really film that little girl like that, but it's only for a quick second. I really tried to film people. It's hard at times. That beautiful fish plate that we saw the other day still in the store. Looked like someone had it at one point because it wound up in the toy section. So somebody was trying to buy it and then they left it. And the store is so empty. I just loved it. I just wish there was more in there that I could have bought. Sometimes you go into these stores, there's nothing to buy. I think I might have could have found some clothing items. I didn't search enough. I just didn't have the energy. In fact, when I'm done with this, I might go grab the table and bring it in. Those were cute. Some donut-shaped soaps. In fact, maybe I should have looked at them and purchased them. Those were handmade masks, those white things. I remember my sister, she made masks millions of masks during the pandemic. She didn't sell any. She donated them all. That was so sweet of her. I think she donated to a senior citizen place and a hospital and then a few other places. A few other places, but I can't remember everything. She even sent me some. I still have mine, the ones that she made. And this is kind of like the pajamas section. And then I kind of stopped because I got so exhausted. So, because I was trying to look at the dresses. This was a little cute outfit, kind of like the 60s. It was Michael Kors. And stuff like that reminds me of Diana Ross and the Supremes. They used to wear stuff like that. I think that's a doctor's shirt right there, yeah. Smock. I really loved this dress, but it was so cheaply made. I couldn't get past it, so I decided to leave it. But I love the roses on it. I was trying to find out who made it. And then sometimes if you don't see a tag on the dress, you can look inside and you'll see the tag inside the dress. But when I looked inside, it was so cheaply made, so I was like, oh no. It was that like itchy, cheap material. So I'm like, no, I don't like that type of material. And we had some Greek fret, some animal print. I do like to pick up pajamas like Victoria's Secret, but I didn't take time to go through anything, so I get overwhelmed in this section because I be in so much pain stretching up like that. And then it's like so much more to go through. And I'm like, is it going to stop? And but I want if you don't look, you won't find anything. So this was cute. I like how it had that country look. It was by Sheen. Sheen's always doing knockoffs. They're good at it too. If that hadn't been Sheen, I would have picked it up if it was really vintage. I will not pick up any clothes by Sheen. I just can't do it. I can't. I'm sorry, but I loved that dress. But I don't like Sheen's fabric. I don't like their fabric. I don't like their material. This caught my eye. I love that chevron pattern. The zipper was broke, and I do not want to wear it in that position where, your boobs are hanging out like that much. You'd have to wear like a tank top under it or something. So, because of the zipper was broke, and it was kind of roughed up too. Whoever had it didn't take care of it. So I just left that. Had the zipper worked and it was in better shape, I would have purchased it. Because that's an original. That's definitely an original chevron, design. It's gorgeous. The colors, everything. It definitely had that mid-century style. I know a lot of people didn't come out this weekend too because you can't bathe, and or there's no water. We had a lot of water pipes busters. There's a huge thing going on in Georgia, in Atlanta. All these pipes and stuff. I think they were able to fix it by now, but you had to boil your water, so they had like a boil advisory. Yeah, it's called a boil advisory, and you have to boil your water to brush your teeth or to drink. Yeah. So I just ordered some water from Instacart, which I don't want to use anymore, but I was so sick I had to order some. But trust me, I did try to boil it, and it tasted like metal. It was disgusting, and it made me sick actually. So I said I'm not doing that again, and so I ordered some, and the shopper had to substitute because they didn't have anything that I wanted, but at least they had some. Because a lot of the stores were out, I heard. They have a water shortage because everybody's been buying it all up. This was kind of cute, nice, like an Asian fabric, but I'm not sure. Was that like pajamas, or I wasn't sure what was going on with it. Oh, I think it was one of those like like those robes that they wear and those masks when they be praying. This caught my eye because it had a vintage look, but the fabric was terribly cheap. I did put it in the cart. I wanted to try it on just to see how it looked on me, but it looked horrible, so I left it. Yeah, but it had that Western cowboy look because it looks like a cow. And I love anything cow print, but it wasn't the quality wasn't there, and the it didn't look nice on me. Again, something that looks vintage is Sheen. Did you see that? um I need to start shopping in the t-shirt aisle, 'cause it's summertime. But I never have the strength. The time I'm done, I just never have the strength. Uh, and this was a beautiful piece. I'm shocked I didn't bring it home. Yeah. It was like that see-through material, and I don't like the has those pleats going down the front. See the pleats? Yeah, I don't like shirts like that with the pleats. If it didn't have the pleats, I definitely would have purchased it. Yeah, I don't like those pleats. I don't mind pleats, but not in the front of my shirt. Yeah. And then my glasses kept fogging up, 'cause I have the mask on. It was a tough shopping day, but I was so glad to be in here. Okay, this is the shirt that I purchased. Yeah. It's nothing special. I just like the print, like a wraparound shirt. And it's not my size, guys. I don't even know why I purchased it. It's a medium. I wear a large. But normally with shirts like that, I can fit medium, so that's why I got it. So if it doesn't fit me, then I'll just bring it back to the Goodwill and donate it. It's not a big deal. But I mean, their shirts are $8 with the tax. It comes to 10. So maybe I should have left that and took my time and found something else. That was too cute. Look like little owls. Okay, so I'm trying this on. This lady said it looked gorgeous. Uh, I was just thinking it would look nice in a video, with a nice brooch on it, but it's definitely not my style. But it was brand new. It had the tag, everything. Okay, and this is their sorry jewelry case. It's so sorry, but I did film it because I was waiting for the cashier to come. And this is going to be the ending of the video. So God bless everyone. I hope you enjoy. Sorry. And stay tuned for the next thrifting video. And thank God I didn't cough throughout the whole video. That was perfect. They had some imitation Aurora Borealis. I couldn't believe it. This was beautiful. It was sold. Wasn't that gorgeous? Whoever got that was blessed. That was nice.